I awaken. I'm waking up from my pod right now. What a beautiful world. But I am just a circle with eyes.
In a way, it's kind of like Piku Niku.
What's that, you ask? Well, let's just say it's got nothing on the game we played today. This is Video Game Book Club.
Welcome
We're
back to
your
Video Game Book
hosts.
Club.
Yes. You want to introduce us?
Yeah, my name's Brendan, and that guy's name is Harry. Say hi, Harry.
I'm Harry, and that's Brendan. And this is a classic Thursday Dursday tradition. And we played a pretty fun game.
We played a recent release from Video Game Donkey production studio himself.
Blind for both of us. We both had not played this prior, so...
Oh, let's quit beating around the bush. It was Animal Well.
Animal Well. Alright, you know the rules. Said the name of the game. No more speaking. Count us down.
Alright. 3, 2, 1, 6.
4, 5.
Ooh, wow.
Yep. Alright.
I kind of had a feeling, I'm not gonna lie.
Really? Okay, wait. Elaborate on that, please.
I don't think you're a Metroidvania guy.
Elaborate further.
Doesn't seem like the genre really speaks to you. From what I've seen, you don't seem to be too interested in beating a Metroidvania and getting all the collect-em-ups.
Well, hey, hang on now. When it comes to collect-em-ups, I am one of the first individuals to go back and collect them all after I have achieved, a flow state experience. If the collectibles come my way as I play, that's good game. If I happen to come across it later in the game after I have secured an item to let me get it, that's a good game. It's the super hidden ones that you gotta go out of your way. Listen, they're gonna stay hidden.
You're not searching them out. You're not going back and finding them all.
All right. So I think we're getting off on the wrong foot. So to go back to what you said, yeah, so a big contributing factor to my experience is I'm not a big Metroidvania guy. I do not like backtracking. I do not like opening my map and putting little circles on my map, which I have to return to. I don't do that. I'm not the guy. Like, I see the appeal, and this game definitely, don't get me wrong, it had its moments where I saw the appeal, and when the pieces click and that Metroidvania moment comes alive where you open that little door that lets you get back to the main road, and it's like, okay, I made progress, then that's when it's good. But let me tell you, for me, that part of the game is the beginning, when you have nothing and little knowledge of where to go, and you kind of have some semblance of where to go, and then the very end when you have everything you need, and it's all about skill checks and puzzles.
But
that's
the middle part.
Dude, the middle part, you want to know what the middle part is? The middle part is going to a location, not having the right goddamn item, fucking scrambling around and looking everywhere because you don't have the right fucking item, until eventually you realize, oh, I should have gotten the bubble wand earlier. But I didn't think I could access the bubble wand because I entered a room in which I had to think to myself, alright, can I progress with what I have, or is this a situation where I have to come back later? Turns out I could have progressed the whole time. And that is what floods Metroidvanias. Obviously, I try all my options and I want to progress as far as I can. But there's so many times where the game will brick wall you and just straight up tell you, alright, come back when you have the ice rod, buddy.
Which I think is a fair analysis of most Metroidvanias. But with this game specifically, I feel like there were very few times, especially after you have the bubble wand, there's very few times where you really get stuck and are like, oh, I have to come back with a different item. I feel like bubble wand... Actually, let me go back. Let me take a step back. Because this game, you start off with nothing, like most Metroidvanias.
And that's what it's best. I love a game that just starts.
It does just start, and you think... that was honestly where it clicked for me this game. Actually, no. It didn't click for... I'll tell you where it clicked for me. But
Okay.
before we get to where it clicked for me, you go through this, like, little tutorial area. You get to, like, a first save point, and you start going, and then you just keep going, and you keep going, and you keep going, and you go, wait a minute, I'm not in the tutorial area anymore. I've been playing this game for like 4 or 5 hours now. I think I'm like deep into it.
Yep.
Like and I love that. It's a game where you really are just like, you play the game, you open the game, you press start game, and you're already in it. You are thrown right into it. You start unlocking shit. You start finding secrets. Like you have been thrust into it. And the world is your fucking oyster.
Exactly. And I will say, for that alone, it's automatically at minimum a 4.
Yeah. Like, it can't be a bad game.
It can't be a bad game.
What made it click for me, where I was like, oh, this game is next level, and maybe it doesn't seem like a next level thing, but it's a Metroidvania with so many movement options very early on.
Ooh, well, okay. So
there's no combat. It's all movement.
Very true. So this is where I'm going to kind of tangent off for a second.
Go ahead.
What is the order in which you acquired your items?
Oh,
if you remember.
I can probably tell you exactly. It was disc.
Yep.
Bubble wand. Yo-yo. Slinky.
Okay.
And then also there's like the fireworks, but that's just
you get that off the ground. All right. And I think that is genuinely how you were supposed to play it. My playthrough, I got Bubble Wand last.
Oh.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Because obviously I did the part where, you go left at the start of the game towards the Bubble Wand and you get in that fan room. And I assumed I had to come back when I had more rupees, Didn't have enough rupees. Turns out I had enough rupees the whole time. And so obviously, if you want to know what point I got stuck at, my longest, because I didn't really get stuck. The game was short, and I really appreciated that. I didn't really get stuck. Game was pretty short, and it flowed really well. I appreciate that. But it was just the one point where you're trying to find the chameleon flame, and you need the bubble wand to go into the statue's mouth.
To go into the
Or the emu flame. The emu flame.
You need to go into like the fish mouths?
Yeah, the fish mouth. I didn't know what it was. I knew the fish mouths were a thing, and I thought you needed the flute for them. I was like, okay, what the fuck do I do with the fish mouth? And then once I got the bubble wand, it shows you how the bubble wand works with the fish mouth, and it clicked, and I was like, okay, well.
I'm so sorry. That's actually crazy. Because, like, for me, I was making good progress. I got the bubble wand, I think probably at the intended point. And I was going back to do what I thought was the next intended thing with the bubble wand. And then I accidentally did the fish thing. Like, I put a bubble in a fish's mouth, and I was like, oh, that's interesting. And then I jumped in, I was like, oh, shit. And I got sent to, like, the whole other side of the map, and I was, like, completely thrown off my whole track. Like, I was like,
damn.
Fuck, I had all this game plan. I was doing all my stuff, and now I'm, like, all the way on the other side in a completely different area with whole new tasks to do. And I was like, oh, my God. This game's way bigger than I thought it was going to be. First, I thought it was small. Then I thought it was really big. I was like, God damn.
Big.
It's fucking Link coming out of the cave in Breath of the Wild. I was like, damn, this place is big.
Why there's so many rooms?
There's so many rooms. And then what really fucked me up was after that room, I started progressing. And because I learned that the bubble wand, you can get infinite height, because you can just creating platforms. Yep. I was just starting doing everything backwards. I kept getting stuck in places because I was like, oh yeah, I'm cheating the system, I'm sequence breaking, I'm doing this and I'm doing that. I'm so much smarter than the game, which is what I love to do, which is why I really like Metroidvanias, especially like this one, especially like Ori. there's like so many things where there's clearly an intended way to solve the puzzle, and I would just do my best to not do it the intended way.
Dude, do it the fun way.
And it was fun, and that's why I was like having such a good time. And I was like, damn, this would have been so much easier if I just went at it the intended path, but I decided to do it backwards, make it more challenging for myself, and it was not worth it at all, but it was funny. It was really funny.
Fuck yes, dude. Oh my god, dude. Okay, so my sequence breaking, where I confused the hell out of myself, was the first time you find the kangaroo. You know, he's just chilling on the pedestal, and you're like, oh fuck. What's this fucker doing? Just chilling there, right? And then the second you get next to me, he fucking jumps off the pedestal, right?
Yeah.
So first instinct, jump back out of the room, come back, and he resets. So in this point of the game, I think the intended route is you need the bubble wand to get up the little lip that he's standing on.
Yes.
I got up there with the frisbee.
Yes, that's awesome.
But my problem was, I made the kangaroo despawn somehow.
So that's not I think that's just what happens.
That's like that happened to me supposed to happen. Okay,
if you leave the room and come back, the kangaroo's just gone.
Okay, because that didn't happen to me the first 2 times. Like I kept coming back, procking him, leaving the room, coming back, procking him. I was like trying to time my frisbee. I was like, "Fuck, dude, this kangaroo's fucking me up in my frisbee timing." And then eventually I came back and he was gone, and I was like, I guess I should take advantage of this glitch to use my frisbee and get up here. And so I totally just got like the yo-yo like second.
That's so interesting.
Yeah,
that's cool.
But dude, it was awesome really cool. Though.
That's what's so cool about this game. I'm like, you can really. It's not like other Metroidvanias where there is like a really set path of like how you're supposed to do it, how you're supposed to unlock each like piece, and then you can go back and use your new pieces to get to the new areas, and then da-da-da-da-da. Like, this one really lets you play around with the items, especially what is supposed to be the first 2, I think, but you kind of did it wrong. The bubble wand and the frisbee. Because what broke, going back to the original point, what I found when I was like, oh, this game is special, was when I found out you could ride the frisbee.
Really? That's what did it for you? That's what
made it I was like, this game's cool. This might be the coolest
that
game.
Was it really?
Because it was not just like, it wasn't just like, oh, the frisbee has one intended use. It was like, oh, this frisbee has a ton of intended uses. Like, you can use this for way more than just like the one thing. Versus a lot of other Metroidvanias where it's like, you get one item to do one specific thing, and you get another item to do the other specific thing. Versus like, you can use the frisbee to do what you did and gain height or get a bunch of horizontal momentum, or you can use the bubble wand to gain the height way easier and get all the horizontal stuff a little harder. Like, those are the 2 main movement items, I think. Like the yo-yo and the slinky are much more.
They're for your puzzles.
Limited. They're just puzzles, yeah. Which is cool, and there's some cool puzzles implemented with that as well. Yeah. The moment where I was like, this game is definitely something different, was those 2 moments.
Interesting.
And I was like, oh my god, look at all these eggs I'm finding. Look at all these cool secrets I'm finding. Look at all this stuff. I'm the best gamer in the world.
Yeah, the beginning is pretty awesome because it definitely feels natural with its puzzles and, progression and teaching the player. And same thing. First, like, the game was grooving, I was having fun, but the moment it clicked for me, dude, once you get that disc for the first time and you have to do the dog fight, that is such a good boss fight that it almost makes me so disappointed that the other bosses are so underwhelming. Like, the dog, the way it's designed around, you use the frisbee and it speeds up, and so it creates this other platforming and timing element of trying to time dog movements and make it speed around so it whips at bad times to get further from you, and then also trying to use your frisbee as a movement item to cross large gaps while this dog is chasing you. It was done so well that, looking back at the other bosses, what am I looking at? Like, that moment made the click for me was the first dog fight, and then on top of that second fight where you see the mock disc statue and you're like, no fucking way, I gotta go bring this and spawn the dog again.
I gotta go.
I gotta go spawn this fucking dog again.
For a second, I was confused because you kept saying dog, and I was like, "What dog are you talking about?"
No, the fucking wolf. The wolf.
I thought it was a cat.
You thought it was a cat?
I thought it was a cat.
He's in Dogland. He's surrounded by dogs.
Yeah, but that's what makes him spooky. He's a cat.
No, he's a wolf. He howls like a wolf.
Maybe. I thought he was a cat.
No, for cats, there's the lynx. There's the lynx mom, remember?
Yeah, there's the lynx thing, but that's like...
Yeah, there's no cat. That's a wolf. That's a dog.
Okay. His
right. Item's a frisbee.
Right. But you're right. That whole section is so cool. Like, first getting the mock disc and putting it back, and getting the frisbee, then fucking going and finding the mock disc statue and being like, I gotta spawn that stupid dog again. I gotta go do this whole thing. Again. It's such a cool boss fight. Because it doesn't really do anything. There's no other way to stop it. It's just pure platforming.
Yep. It's just platforming, but now there's stakes.
And again, unlike anything I've ever seen in a Metroidvania before.
It's done so goddamn well. And the way it's like, you just know what you have to do and where you have to go. Like, at first, I had a bit of a great... Like, my biggest issue with the dog boss at first was the 2 fucking Fog of War rooms. I was like, okay, how are you going to give me a Fog of War room while this fucking dog is chasing me? I'm just going to die and then memorize the pattern and then do it perfectly the second time. But other than that, it just makes the other bosses in comparison look so dull. Because if I'm rating the bosses in terms of like uniqueness and actually interesting gameplay and interaction, it goes dog's best, then goes chameleon, then emu, and then what the fuck was seahorse?
Wait, you liked chameleon?
I thought it was more interesting than fucking emu.
I guess that's fair.
Emu just fucking chases you down. That was nothing. Like, the first interaction you get with the emu, that shit's horrifying.
It's scary. It's real scary.
That's like, he screams at you and starts running you down, like, instantly. That's... Okay, do we go on the tangent about what's the scariest moment in this game? Do we just get this over now?
Yeah, I guess.
Alright, what's it for you? I gotta know.
I think it's the emu. Like,
really? That
first time where it drops down and fucking chases after you and screaming. It's either that or the final boss. Like,
oh, dude, final boss is horrifying the first time you spawn it.
Yeah.
But I got over it pretty fast once I learned that I was scared of the lantern. But no, dude, what fucking did it for me? At first it was the wolf. I was like, oh, this is kind of eerie and fucking creepy, but I got over that. Yeah. Dude, the fucking wiener dog is horrifying.
The wiener dog is horrifying?
Dude, that thing follows you into the ground.
Oh yeah, it just sniffs you out. Oh yes, sorry, the one that follows you.
The one that yes. That is horror done right. Like you distract it with the disc, and then you go into the tunnel, and you're like, all right, I'm fine. And then you just hear it coming after you when you can't see it, and then suddenly it comes into view, fucking squirming through the 1x1 fucking tunnels. It's horrifying.
You're so right. It is scary, but to me, it's not like it's like. You're right, it is a horror done right because you set all these expectations earlier with like how the dogs work and you distract it with the disc and then you can kind of go on your merry way. And then this one subverts it by crawling after you.
Chases you down. Oh my god.
I think that's really funny. But like there's no real it doesn't feel like visually scary or like audibly scary or like there's no other elements. It's just kind of creepy and like it gets you once.
Oh yeah. Because then it's that, and then that's like, tied with the fucking bat, dude.
Oh, the bat's annoying. But the bat really wasn't scary. I was just like, damn, I just gotta throw fucking firecrackers. Like, I know this thing it's a bat. It's gonna be scared of light and
I was gonna say, I didn't beat the bat. I just ignored the fucking bat.
That's the thing. You don't really need to beat the bat, because it just respawns.
Does it? Oh, that's lame.
You just have to you throw 3 firecrackers at it and it goes away. It doesn't like even die or give you anything. There might be like a chest in there for an egg or something.
No.
And then if you go to the left area of the bat, there's secret area that you have to unlock and like come back later, draw something on your map, be like, oh, what the heck is this? Come back later once you have a thing for it.
Okay,
But it's basically, it's not really. The bat was like kind of uncircumstantial.
Fucking asshole.
Um, but
But
to me, I feel like the emu is scary for that first one. You're like, oh my fucking god, I didn't expect that to happen.
horrifying. Dude,
And he screams at you. I was in a
Screams
coffee
at
shop.
you.
My
Did you
girlfriend was
jump?
studying, and so I went to a coffee shop with her. I was playing Animal Well in public in this coffee shop, and then I jumped, and the fucking emu coming after me.
That's awesome, actually.
It was really funny. And then the manticore at the end is also, it's just like visually creepy, and it's loud, and it chases after you through a bunch of rooms similar to the wolf.
Yeah, if anything, the shadow creatures are fucking scarier before the manticore.
Oh yeah,
They
those
fucking
things
swat
are.
at you.
Yeah, I didn't like those things because like I didn't really get them as a gameplay mechanic either. I kind of just ignored them as best as I could.
Yeah, that's what I've been doing too.
I don't know if there was like a correct way to deal with them, but I was like, throw a firecracker if I have one, and if not, just kind of do my best to ignore them.
Yeah, firecracker worked in a lot of situations, surprisingly.
Yeah, and I think that was interesting because it was like basically your only form of combat, which makes sense. And
No
then it was
disc
just,
does damage.
this does do damage. You're right. So does like yo-yo.
And so does yo-yo. You use it for that puzzle where you gotta hit those guys in the back.
Hit the little guys with the shields. Yeah, but it doesn't. Nothing feels like it actually kills anything other than the firecracker against like dark creatures.
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing to kill.
Oh, you know what? You know what scared me? The very, very, very first like weird flame, dark
Oh,
flame.
yeah. Dude, that shit tracks you down perfectly.
It's crazy.
It's so fucking evil.
It Elcos you. It hits you. It's one hit.
Yeah, dude. They don't fuck around, man.
They don't fuck
This
around.
game teaches you how to play the fucking game. Firecrackers work.
Get good or fucking die trying, bitch.
Okay, good. But real shit, like, honestly, the beginning of the game was it's done so well where, you know, you get the disc, and then once you get the disc, it's kind of like, oh my god, this opens up so many opportunities.
Yeah.
But clearly, there is an intended way to go. And there, like I said, there was just so many moments where I'd run into just a wall or just a room, and I just wouldn't know whether I'm supposed to be here or not.
I think the intended way to go stops existing after you get the bubble wand. I think that
100%.
Because like
100%.
once you get the bubble wand, then the world really opens up like like threefold, fourfold. Like you get really the entire map at your disposal. So I feel like you got the shit end of the stick because you didn't have the bubble wand. We're following preset paths that like you could only access via kind of cheese, and like
Yeah.
it
crazy
just sucks
lucky.
that you went through it that way.
Dude, I mean, hey, fucking, like I said, the game kind of like, I kind of understood what I was doing. Because at first, you know, when I first was playing the game, I didn't really care about the map. Yeah, I'd open the map just to see like, okay, here's a room that I haven't entered. I'll go here next. And it was more so a game of just exploring. But then once I got the first flame from the dog, I kind of understood like, oh, there's 3 other flames on the map. This is what I gotta be doing.
Yeah.
And I put the pieces together. But then it was just a matter of, okay, well, how the fuck do I get over there?
Yeah. You know what's crazy? I actually didn't do the dog first.
Really? Did you do seahorse first?
No, I did emu first.
Really? You could do emu first?
Yeah. Because because you didn't have the bubble wand, but the bubble wand takes you to that, like, you can go down the sewage pipe and it takes you to like that bottom right area where emu flame is.
Oh, you're so right.
And so like
Yeah, see, I did that
when
last.
I was like doing my progress, doing my first like wanting to do the things in the semi-correct order, and then got thrown to the other side of the map, I was like, well, I guess I'm here now. I guess I'll just figure this shit out first. So I did emu, then seahorse. Or did I do seahorse last? I really can check. It's on.
Really? You did seahorse last too? Because seahorse is right next to bubble wand.
No, I did seahorse last.
Interesting.
I just kind of like, I kind of went all over the place. I wasn't really. Yeah, I went ostrich or emu, then chameleon, then seahorse than dog, or then dog than seahorse,
Oh,
rather.
dude, motherfucking chameleon also made me jump when he just one shot me. He just went gulp, and I was like, "What the fuck?"
Oh look. Yeah, I feel like Chameleon was not a great boss either.
Nah, dude, none of them were good. You
Dog
can't
was
even
good.
call Emu a boss, and Seahorse, there was no threat.
Yeah,
He doesn't do anything. He
he
just
doesn't really do it.
pushes you.
And if you fall in the water, you still like just
You just
respawn.
like, what were they thinking? Come on, guys.
Okay, but let's talk.
But
Let's talk before we move on to where I want to talk. I was gonna talk secrets, but before we go to secrets, let's talk final boss. Let's talk last area, final
last
boss,
area, final boss, end of the game.
post game, post your 4 flames.
Post four flames. Listen, I think the last, the last fucking room is with the shadow creatures and the puzzles. It's fine. But then the Manticore section is so short. It's so short, and there's like no threat. Like, yeah, he has this big laser move, but he doesn't like the lantern, which is, I guess, cool if you look at it that way. But it just felt so underwhelming having no threat, and then the fucking whole section just ends abruptly. It just felt like, oh, this is what it was leading up to, just this. I was just expecting more, you know. I felt like the whole game was setting up for something bigger, and maybe there was something bigger going on, but I just felt a little empty at the end.
So I didn't realize that you could use the lantern like to just get rid of him for a while. I was trying to do it with all firecrackers,
Oh,
which made
dude, no,
we made the Manticore way harder, but way more fun.
really?
Yeah,
Oh, nah, dude, you just had the lantern out, and he just would refuse to touch you. He'd only try to damage you with the laser move, and it's so
yeah,
easily dodgeable.
yeah. So what I've found like I agree. After that, I was like, okay, well, what's next? Like, well, surely we're not done. And you get your little guy's house. You get to go home.
Yes,
Um,
yes.
you get the upgrade where you're like, oh, I can carry 6 firecracker now. Um,
Aha!
and then you can just jump back into the well, and you're back into the.
You're just back there.
But I think it seems like neither of us got the true ending.
Oh, I definitely do. I looked it up as well. I know which one you're talking about, where you
I
become the Manticore.
I actually have not. I didn't see what the true ending
Oh,
was.
well.
I knew there was a true ending. I didn't see it.
Well, there it is.
Well, damn.
Sorry, man. Were you gonna get it?
No, but I was making some progress. I went back. I've gotten
Oh,
48
dude.
eggs now.
It's not just the eggs. It's a whole fucking process.
Is it like an ARG?
Like, you'd probably need to look it up. It's not as easy as it looks.
Damn.
So wait, so you got most of the eggs then?
I got most of the eggs. And I've been slowly but surely just like finding some last ones that I've missed here and there. But then I was looking at because I was looking up, is there like a post game in Animal Well? Or
Yes,
can you
there's a
find?
fucking post
And
game.
apparently there's a fucking post game. And I was looking up. I was like, is there a reason? Can I find all of the eggs before I beat the final boss? And someone on Reddit was like, no, you have to beat the final boss, then go back into the well, then you can find all of the rest of the eggs. Like, you have to do it that way. So don't feel bad about going in and finding the eggs later. It's like, cool, let me go beat the final boss. But while I was reading that thread, I saw someone post that one of the things you have to do is, like, there's a patch of grass that is a barcode,
Yeah.
and you have to scan the patch of grass as a barcode, and it takes you to something. And then I stopped reading because I was like, wait, I don't want to see the rest of that. What is happening? How
So I
crazy
don't.
does this game get?
Okay, so I have answers to this. So
Okay,
basically, this game is insane. So I looked into your achievements, man, and apparently you found one of the secret bunnies.
Oh, I did.
So which one did you find?
Oh, give me a second.
Did you find the one at the very beginning? Because there's one at the very beginning that shows you how to get. And I could not get that for the life of me. Like, you need to perfectly place the bubble on so that it doesn't hit a vine. Or something like that.
Genuinely, I can't remember, and I wish Steam saved like replays of when you got achievements. When did I get it?
I think it might. Here, wait, let me check. I can check for you. Give me 1 second. We're doing some investigative research. Some animal well investigative research.
Because, like, I definitely remember getting the secret bunny, and I can't remember how I did it. And I just remembered, so as I was playing in the couple of hours before I started talking to you, I found, remember there's that spot where there's a big bunny on the wall?
Yes, the big bunny mural.
I found the control panel for the bunny mural, but I didn't know what to do with it.
Oh, okay, so I also know what that's about, dude. I found out every secret in this game. These are so asinine and contrived and insanely put together.
Wait, okay, but before you tell me any secrets, the other things that I was working on as soon as, like, I closed out of the game when you got on call, but I was like, I started digging. I started finding some shit. I was really like, damn, maybe this game goes deeper than I thought.
Okay, so what did you find? Also, dude, you got your secret bunny on February 1st.
Yeah, which was the day I beat the game, I think. It was the same day I beat.
It's the second day you played the game. You played this game in 2 sessions. It looks like.
Or maybe 3.
Or like 3 sessions.
Yeah, there was one day where I was like sick and I sat there for like 6 hours in the dark, feeling sick, just playing a bunch of it. And then there's like a couple of times where I opened it like once or twice for like an hour. And then there was another day where I really sat down and finished it. And that was when I was in the coffee shop.
Okay.
So the other things that I was finding before I got on this call, I was going through all of the map and I started finding the arrows. There's a bunch of secret arrows painted onto the wall in 8 cardinal directions. And I know that they're notes you play on the animal flute, because the animal flute has 8 notes. You play in each of the 8 directions on your
Holy shit, yes.
And
yes.
I found a group of 5, and then I found another group of 5, and I think I found a third group of 5. But I also know that I need to find 64 of them, because that's how you unlock the crate above the links. And I couldn't figure out what order to put them in.
Okay, so
that's as far as I got, and I don't think I really want to go any crazy more. Because I have, like, a job, I'm not really prepared to start committing.
I don't gotta fucking do this. I ain't getting paid for this.
But I feel like I did pretty well, all things considered. And so I'm happy to just be like, okay, start spoiling it.
Okay, so, for starters, oh God, I don't remember exactly the item you get from the chest from the links.
Okay.
Okay, so what do you get from the fucking ostrich eggs? You get the flute, you get the pencil, you get the top, and then I don't know, because I didn't get 64 eggs. Okay, I think the last one is the remote.
No, you get the remote from going and doing the snake area.
Doing the snake area?
I also did the snake area and got the remote, and I was like, damn, this game's crazy.
Okay.
And so I started using the remote on everything in every room, and I was like, okay, now I gotta start finding more secrets.
Okay, so I think, oh God. So there's one of the first secrets that apparently exists is there's a better bubble wand, dude. There's just an upgrade to the bubble wand where instead of spawning 1 bubble at a time, you can spawn infinite.
Oh, dude.
It's super busted. But I think the main secret that I wanted to touch on was the fucking bunnies. So that barcode gives you, what you do is you scan that barcode in the game. It sends you to a website where you can print out a piece of paper and do an origami bunny to solve a puzzle in the game to give you a flute code to find the bunny. Basically, most of the flute codes hidden throughout are just to get to secret rooms where the hidden bunnies are. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, so and basically I think the hidden bunnies, you need to get all of these cuz there's the true ending and then there's a secret ending on top of that. Oh shit. Dude, apparently you get the power of flight. What? You get a little moth wings, you can just fly around. Oh wait, that's sick. So like I said, there's bunnies. You get moth wings. There's upgrades. Also, before you keep going, just to clarify, I did only find the tutorial bunny. That was the one I found. I just checked. That was okay. I assume. And then I found the bunny mural and the way to use it. I just don't know how to. I don't know what to do with the bunny mural. Okay, so the bunny mural is another fucking. You can't even do it on your own. The bunny mural is a puzzle that takes like at least like 60 people. Because hidden somewhere in your game is one like fucking square of the bunny mural. One like 3x3 square chunk of the bunny mural. And you have to combine your square with everyone else who has different squares to make up the answer to the puzzle. It's fucking asinine and insane, man.
What the fuck? You only get one random piece of the puzzle, which you find after collecting 32 eggs. A complete puzzle took a combined effort of the community.
Yup.
What the heck? Okay.
Dude, it's insane.
Yeah, so there's no way I was getting the true.
There's no way you're doing it all. Because some of these puzzles...
Especially without looking it up.
Oh my god, dude. It's insane. Some shit is just... You have to break the game. It's genuinely insane. But respects to him.
Yeah, I think these games are very cool. These things like that, where you get all of these people together to discover these secrets that are really, really well hidden. But it's just, I ain't got the time for that.
Exactly,
man.
and here is the main reason I give it a 4 or 5 is because this shit's cool. You can have all these cool fucking awesome puzzles that make up the post game that will cause fucking like the first few people to play the game and the first early, like the most dedicated community members to band together and have this one-of-a-kind unique experience where they're having like an intimate relationship with the dev as they go through these puzzles, But for the average man who just plays the main game, it's 4 out of 5.
I mean, like, but even still, I feel like the base game, and it seems like I think you can get 64 eggs without like doing the ARG
bullshit.
shit.
I know.
Without the origami shit. So I feel like maybe I might still go get 64 eggs if I don't have to scan barcodes for it.
Yeah, that's different shit.
I would say that doing the main game and doing a bunch of the eggs is pretty rewarding. And I think it's fun. I think it is worth it. Maybe not doing all 64, but just doing as much as like you want and really trying to like find the secrets as you're playing the game and like there's a lot of really well hidden ones that make you feel like a gamer, makes you feel like Spider-Man.
Yeah, they got some gamer secrets in this gamer well in this game that we call Animal Well about gamer blobs. Yeah.
Yeah, but like my takeaway is the ARG shit, like the community level, like the super secret bunnies, the doing all of that stuff. I think it could be really fun and like worth a time sink, because I was feeling it. There was a couple of moments just in this last hour where I was like writing shit down, pen and paper style.
Really?
Because I was like, I don't want to draw this on a fucking on the map with my pencil in game with my omnidirectional joystick.
Wow, you actually were taking it. I mean, you could draw with your mouse.
Oh, my mouse.
Dude, guess what?
Duh.
A hidden ability. You can use your mouse in the game the whole time to like brush fucking leaves and fauna away.
Oh.
And like move fucking lanterns and like anything that's fucking like dangling. Your mouse just fucking does it.
That would be so convenient. There was so many times where there's fucking fauna blocking me from doing bubble tricks.
Yeah, exactly, dude. Apparently that just exists. It's like a hidden ability.
Sick. That's what's cool though. Like this game really like it doesn't just, it follows conventions and does the conventional stuff really well, but then there's also all this breaking shit where it's breaking these conventions and going above and beyond. But I guess I understand what you're saying, where it's like the layman's not gonna really find that stuff. I didn't even find the mouse thing. Like I found one secret bunny. It was the easiest bunny in the game.
The easiest bunny. Like, and how did you get it? Did you just perfect bubble it?
Yeah, I just perfect bubbled it.
Exactly.
I didn't have the bubble wand upgrade. I didn't know that was a thing. I'm just cool like that.
You're just perfect like that.
Exactly.
You're that guy.
I have been that guy.
But like it's just that kind of experience where it's you get a fun, admitted short but fun and consistent, roughly I'd say like 6 to 8 hours of a main story, like a main game. Maybe less if you're just,
if you're really not secret hunting.
Yeah, if you're just going straight for those flames on the map. Or if you're a pro gamer or some shit, I don't know.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It
I
seems
guess
like the bulk comes from the post game, and it's the fact that it keeps going one layer deeper and one layer deeper. Oh, look how deep this game is.
Yeah, I guess the base game does leave a little bit to be desired, which I assume is intentional because they have all of this deep shit that they want you to go further and further and find. I don't know. I go back and forth on it because I think even as its base game, it is fun and a good Metroidvania, and especially one that's not like fucking like 30 hours of backtracking and finding the new spots and finding the new upgrades and this and that. Like, it does a really good job of being like, here's your new item, go play with it. Congrats, you've unlocked a new area. Congrats, you've unlocked like a couple of new eggs. Congrats, you've got a new flame, and now you're done. Now you get to move on to the next part of the game.
And no, that was just like what you said right there. Is the best part about this game and this experience, in my opinion, was the fact that I feel like it's small enough where I can feel like I can see myself having so much more fun on a second playthrough just from optimizing and trying to perfect a run based off the knowledge that I already have, you know? Like, not missing the bubble on the first time, being able to properly, you know, go to areas when I'm able to actually complete them rather than just fuck around thinking I can get through it when in reality I'm missing an item. Shit like that.
But also, I think it's really fun. I think the mystery of it all is also really fun. Because you're like, what the fuck is going on with all these animals?
That's why I was pissed. I wanted more. Once I got lower and I started seeing animals powering machinery, animals in cages, I was like, oh, maybe this goes deeper than the surface.
Maybe this animal goes deep.
Listen, I love all those animals. What's your favorite guy?
Oh, I liked the I don't even know what he was. He was like a beaver or like a
beaver dude.
Something.
Dude, yeah. The beaver dude's relevant too.
Is he relevant?
Guess what? Guess fucking what? The only thing he's relevant for. I looked it up because I couldn't resist.
I know there's a top area underneath his home that you can like go down into and find another. It
doesn't matter. The beaver only comes out on Groundhog's Day. Because he is really a groundhog.
He's a groundhog.
And guess what he gives you? Guess what he gives you if you talk to the beaver on Groundhog's Day? He gives you a permanent health upgrade.
That's awesome.
Like, what?
That's so fucking sick.
Dude, it's awesome.
Like, those things are so cool. I love that in a game. I love those little, like, the teeniest details that you'll only ever see if you're, like, looking it up, basically.
But it sucks because, dude, think about how close you were. You played on February 1st.
Oh my god.
And not February 2nd. If you played on February 2nd, you would have seen the beaver.
I'm pissed. No,
like, it's shit like that.
I beat the game on February 1st.
You beat it a day too early.
No, that's crazy. Oh my god, you're so right. Dude, that sucks, but it's also awesome.
That's a tragedy, man.
That's so funny. I feel like I love shit like that. Whenever I was like, I would imagine making a game for myself, I would always be like, yeah, what if there's like a 1 in 10 million chance that your guy just comes out green sometimes? Or shit like that. Where
blue.
He's just blue. Or like there's a 1 in a billion chance that sometimes a big anvil drops out of the sky and crashes your guy's skull in.
Dude, that's the worst fate ever.
The and then you have to play the rest of the game with a flat head like Tom and Jerry.
Dude, how'd you get you guys flat head like that?
Dude, I don't know. I walked past the Pianta on Pianta Beach, and then an anvil came out of the sky. It's flat now.
Shut up! You just hacked your game. You modded it, man.
No! I swear I didn't. It's on the
right
original console.
And then everyone would think you're crazy, and there would be fucking rumors about the anvil head.
And then he would post online and he'd be like, "Hey, did anyone see? Has this ever happened to anyone else?" He'd be on like the Reddit. He'd be like, "Did this ever happen to anyone else?" The anvil
Dude, it happened to me.
And then the developer of the game, would go, "Fucking idiot! I bet no one believes him."
And then you write a line of code where it deletes any past recordings you might take of the glitch happening.
Yeah, or I write a line of code. I release an update to the game that erases the 1 in 10 billion chance of it happening, so no one will ever be able to believe it.
No one can replicate it ever again.
He's just
you pull a Herobrine. I swear he was here.
I swear, guys, you have to believe me. Yeah, right, Notch.
You're right, Notch. Just make us an update.
Right.
Oh my god, real shit though. What do you think is the most horrifying animal we could release on this world? Because those guys are menaces. They're all fucking evil. They all shoot to kill. They don't give a fuck.
Probably like the emu, because not only is he huge, he's also strapped with a big wheel. He's strapped with a big wheel to run you over. He does get
the giant wheel for no goddamn fucking reason. That's why I was pissed. Why we have animals powering machinery and this isn't deeper?
I don't know. Is it deeper? You looked up the true ending.
I did, and it doesn't go deeper than that. The ending
maybe
is
it's just the well.
I want answers. Give me the pigs are in control, like fucking Animal Farm.
Someone has to power the well.
Someone has to be running this fucking well. Who's in charge?
Put the mouse on the cheese. On the wheel.
Put the mouse on the cheese.
Someone's supposed to provide light to all these lanterns.
There's gotta be an answer. Where did he get that hat? Where did Ace get his hat?
Enough about Ace's hat, man. Not everything has an answer.
I need to know. You can't build up this mysterious.
What if it's just What if it's just part of the world? Yeah, it's something that you just have to accept as part of the world.
Dude, I'm getting what I'm getting, and I am upset. I'm upset.
Yeah, you fucking clearly. Have you considered that someone needs to power the animal factory going down there? Someone needs to run on the wheel so that they get power. Someone needs to have those platforms moving at all times. So make the rat do it. Make the dog do it. Make the fucking emu do it.
Why is it gotta be the rats and the emu? And the dog doesn't do it.
There is a dog that does it. You didn't find it though because it was secret.
What? There's no what?
There's a dog on a wheel too, but you never even found the remote, so you wouldn't even know about that one.
Dude, there's a wheel item. I bet you haven't even gotten that.
There's a wheel item?
Yeah, I think that's what you get from doing the lynxes.
Oh, yeah, so wait, what does it do?
It's really hard to explain. If you've ever seen on the ground, just like a little divot, I don't even know how to describe it, like a half circle, not even a half circle, just chilling there on the ground. If you just wheel on top of it, you can move shit.
Oh, it's like a factory wheel,
it's
like Sonic the Hedgehog spin dashing in Marble Zone in Sonic 3.
Yeah.
Or whatever, or not Marble Zone, whatever zone.
Exactly.
You spin up the thing. Oh.
But honestly, I only found one of those in the world naturally. I'm sure there's more, because why else would you put the fucking wheel in?
Yeah, I'm sure I found one and just didn't even clock it. It was the same with the top, where I was just walking past all of this dirt and not doing anything about it, and then I got the top and I was like, oh, it kills dirt on the ground.
Yeah, did you actually find use for the top?
The top, I found use for it. It just isn't very useful.
I was gonna say, it seems like just fucking a worse.
It is worse frisbee, but what it does is just it's the most you can't go here item until you have this item.
Really?
It's very because what it is just you put it on the ground wherever you are, because it's probably a post game item at this point. It doesn't not necessarily. I guess it doesn't have to be. I guess you can get 32 before you beat the Manticore.
Okay.
But what it does is it just there's pieces of dirt on the ground, and it destroys the pieces of dirt, and then you're like, oh, now I can go into this area.
Oh, yeah, I did get the top.
It just reveals secret areas.
Yeah, did get it, but the top is necessary to get the super secret ending.
Yeah, all the items are necessary to get the super secret ending.
Dude, and honestly, God bless, because you could have made this game with just the frisbee, the bubble wand, and that would have been a good game.
Even the yo-yo, I would have been happy.
Honestly, not even the yo-yo.
Honestly, I don't need the yo-yo to be happy.
That's what I'm saying. There are so many good, because this game, like, there was a lot of puzzles, but so much of it was also just platforming challenges.
Yeah.
Like, just timing bubbles and fucking frisbee throws and shit like that. And properly fucking being able to just control yourself and have good platforming. That was the crux of the game. And that's what I feel like did it so much justice. Because there was such a good flow to everything. It was like, okay, do I use the frisbee here? Or do I use the bubble here?
I think
yeah.
What was interesting to me was when I first got the bubble wand, I was playing around with it, and I was like, "Oh my god, you can make your own platforms! That's so cool!" But I mean, surely these guys are good developers. There's no way they're gonna let me make multiple platforms and get infinite height. And so I tested it out a couple of times, and I was like, nope, can't get infinite height. And then 20 minutes later, I was like, but what if I tried again?
Yeah, you can.
And you absolutely can.
You can
create your own platforms. You can create your own height. Like, that's... you can 100%.
And I'm glad they let you do it.
Me too. I was like, damn, maybe this game is good after all. Maybe these developers know what they're talking about.
Oh my god. See, I think... I got lucky, I will say. I only had one roadblock experience, and that was with the bubble wand. But I was so close to having a second one, because I almost did grab the animal flute. I got so lucky that I just decided to check the fucking ostrich or the fucking peacock after a while. I was just like, realized, oh yeah, I bought eggs. Because the fucking animal flute's a mandatory item.
No, it's not. Is it?
Yeah, there's one point in the game when going to the chameleons where you need to wake up a fucking chinchilla that's blocking the path. And you can only wake it up with the flute.
No way.
Yup.
Can't you wake it up with the yo-yo?
Can you? I've never waken it up with the yo-yo. Have you?
I think.
Well,
I actually don't know. I need to dig into the recesses of my mind to see if I actually did it with the yo-yo or not. I think you can do it with the yo-yo.
Because I'm pretty sure
be wrong
that you can only wake sleeping chinchillas with the flute.
It's possible. I could easily be wrong. Because I definitely got the animal flute. And then I was like, oh, it's fast travel.
It is fast travel too.
It's cool. I always saw all those weird
heads.
animals on heads on the wall. I was like, what the fuck am I supposed to do with this? And I went back after I had way too many eggs. I was like, oh, I've just been running around aimlessly for no reason. I could have just been fast traveling this whole time.
Yeah,
it's
it definitely helps.
It's basically the fruit from Link to the Past.
Is it?
It's fast travel and a flute.
I guess. But it's mostly just fast travel, because the only other use for
and it's a flute.
And it's a flute. It makes music. I don't know, man. Little blob man.
I liked him.
Do you think he's do you think he lasts a day in Mario's shoes? Or
Apparently.
He needs his frisbee and bubble wand.
No, I mean, he was making some pretty big jumps even without it. Or I guess, does he need the frisbee and bubble wand? Yeah, probably.
Really?
But could he beat Bowser? Yeah, I think so.
Without the frisbee or the bubble wand?
No, with the frisbee and the bubble wand.
Oh, well, yeah, infinite height means you just always go over Bowser.
Yeah. And then you just throw
That's always how you
him.
beat Bowser. Yeah, you're right. Yo-yo also works.
You drop a really, really far Slinky on his head. Also, Slinky is such a fun item to add to a video game.
Dude, Slinky was awesome. I'm glad all the fucking items were fun to use. They were
all the items were toys. It was awesome.
Dude, all the Slinky puzzles went hard.
Slinky puzzles were really good.
The yo-yo puzzles were alright.
Yeah, I feel like yo-yo didn't really capture me the way the other ones did. I feel like there could have been more ways to use yo-yo, and I feel like it controlled weird.
Yeah, it didn't. He's just a bitch.
He was a bitch.
I could get it to hit buttons when I needed to, but there were just some times when I was trying to break shit where it would just fucking go crazy.
Yeah. You know, I know what I kept doing with the yo-yo. I kept throwing it into the water and seeing if I could use it as a fishing rod.
Fish, dude, that fucking fish who bobs up and down is like, whoa, whoa. Did you know what to do with him?
No, I just left him alone. I thought he was fucking with me.
I did not know what to do with him.
Can you do something with him?
No, I did not know what to do with him.
Oh, okay. I thought you might have looked up what to do with him. No, I think he's just there to fuck with you. I did like everything you could possibly do. I used the remote. I used the yo-yo. I used like the bubble one. I tried to do I used the animal flute. Nothing worked. I jumped into his mouth. Like,
Okay, I guess he's just flavor then. Cause
maybe you need to be there on a full moon or something.
Oh, of course.
Same as
what
the
could be
groundhog.
his little secret? A full moon? Really?
Yeah, he's like the koi fish in Avatar.
That's stupid.
Dude,
He's a
don't
fish.
make fun of me.
No,
Dude,
you're
I have
stupid.
ideas. No, stop. Stop.
You know who you'd be in the well? You'd be the stupid rat on the wheel, pushing the wheel for all your days, and then the second a yo-yo comes into your sight,
I immediately
whoosh.
turn around.
You immediately turn around and power it the other way.
Ooh, this piece of candy.
Ooh, piece of candy. Ooh, piece of candy. That one part
piece
where
of
you have
candy.
to go back and forth with the rat.
Yes. Ooh, piece of candy. Ooh, piece of candy. You know what you'd be? You'd be the fucking monkeys sitting on the wall throwing their poop at you.
Oh, dude, they don't throw their poop. They throw little fucking flakes of
Like seeds.
little flakes of white. They're like
Yeah,
picking little
poop.
fleas off of each other. No, they're picking like fleas off of each other. Like
You're
monkeys
just
do.
mad
You know.
because you got poop thrown at you.
No, they don't. They're not throwing poop. It's white. Monkey poop isn't white. You know
Dude,
this.
they can't. You know they can't render brown an animal well.
What? There's so many colors.
Oh, did you ever encounter kangaroo after that first area?
No, but I know that you can.
Kangaroo might actually be the scariest animal in the game.
Really? Because he just
Because-
shows up elsewhere?
It is. I didn't look it up. I believe it to be truly random if he shows up again. Like, he will just, you'll just be doing whatever you want, and then a kangaroo will fucking jump onto your screen and go and kill you.
Dude, that's fucking evil.
And it plays the loud music, and it like
Plays the
screams
fucking
at you.
Dude, the whole sound design in general
It's
is
really
so
good.
well done to make these fucking encounters horrifying.
It's really scary.
I hate it. Like, the tone is all whimsy and magic and, oh, this is so nice. I'm solving my little puzzles. And then one wrong step, and it's just
Kangaroo.
horrifying.
Yeah, it was really scary. And the kangaroo's fucking horrifying. But beatable.
Beatable. Yeah, you throw a firecracker.
You just throw a firecracker. I didn't know. And he drops a little
Scary.
part of the disc.
Does he?
He drops a piece of his disc. Maybe it's only post game. I don't know. I only ever found it post game. He drops a piece of the K disc.
Interesting.
And you take a piece of the K disc, and then you have to encounter him. I guess like 3 or 4 more times. I only encountered him 1 more time, and I still don't have a full disc.
That's crazy. I see. I don't know about this.
And so you take all of those disc pieces, you put them into one full disc, then you go into that room next to the bat, where there's like a gravestone with a circular indent, and you put the thing you put it in, and it unlocks a whole new area.
What the fuck?
But I never got to do it because I didn't get the full K disc. Because there's another one, there's the S disc, there's a whole S, that's the snake room, that's where you get the remote control.
Dude, didn't do the snake room.
I did do the snake room. I don't remember how you get the snake disc though. I'm trying to remember. I can't though. But there's some way you get the snake disc, and you take it into the snake gravestone, and then you get the remote control. And the remote control's cool because there's this like big snake, like basically moving randomly around the screen, doing the video game snake thing.
Okay.
And then you get the remote control, you click on the remote control, and then you control the snake and can play like Snake. It's really cool.
That's actually sick.
Yeah. It's like, it's a bunch of just little things, and it really, really rewards exploring,
I'm so
especially in
jealous
the
now.
post game. You should have played the post game.
It's just, like I said, and this is how it is a lot of the times, no incentive to go back.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, sometimes a game will get me back, like, I'll play, like, Ultra Killer, I'll play fucking Neon White, and I'll be like, oh, well, I had my flow state before, now I gotta go back and see what else these levels got to offer.
Sure.
But then it's like, in this game, it's like, going back to finding what else this game has to offer. Some of it's like, it's fun, it's easy. And then some of it is just, you're not you're not figuring it out without like a guide or a walkthrough.
Yeah.
And it's the question of how much time I want to spend walking into walls and how much time I want to spend, actually getting shit done.
Yeah, I think there's a line to ride. I think the line is written pretty well with the eggs and like finding all the eggs. I don't know about all that secret bunny shit. Like that's a line that's a bridge too short for me. Like
don't do the secret bunny shit. It's fucking it's insane. It's crazy. The reward at the end is really cool. Like, dude, apparently there you get a whole bunch of fucking like weird hexacodes, which is just a bunch of random like lines and arrows. But then when you put it all together, it makes a map. And it's so crazy. I don't know even.
I'm probably just gonna look up.
You have to look it up.
I'm explaining all of this.
Like, do you see me rambling right now? It's
it's
too much for my brain to comprehend.
This podcast is gonna sound like the ramblings of two freaking coked up.
Dude. This so far this podcast sucks. So for the next 15 minutes. We're doing hypothetical animal well. So, real shit. Who wins in a fight? The kangaroo or the fucking chameleon?
Kangaroo.
Really? Just like that?
Yeah, probably.
But chameleon
what's chameleon gonna do?
Eat him?
Huh? He can't eat kangaroo. Kangaroo's big.
He doesn't need to. He does 8 hearts of damage just by trying to eat you.
No, he only does 8 hearts of damage when he swallows you whole.
But he can't swallow you whole if you have more than 8 hearts.
Exactly. So kangaroo definitely has more than 8 hearts.
Why do you think he has more than 8 hearts?
I don't know if you can kill the kangaroo at all.
So what does that mean? He has less?
No, it means he has more. He has so many hearts you can't even kill him.
Fine. All right. What do you want in the real life? Do you want a real life bubble wand or a real life frisbee?
Can I jump on the bubbles? Or is it just like
you
toys?
Can jump on the bubbles. You can jump on the frisbees.
Ooh.
It works as it works in the game. But like you can only ride the frisbee horizontally in the single direction that it bounces off the wall. And
I feel like there's definitely more uses for the bubble wand in real life than there are for the frisbee. Because how often are you confronted with 2 walls that you need to traverse between?
What if you need to cross the street?
I'm not throwing the fucking frisbee across the street. It's gonna get hit by a bunch of cars and it's gonna start bouncing between 2 cars and go.
What are you using the bubble wand for? Getting on the roof?
Dunking. I don't know. I'm gonna become an NBA All-Star. At least get some swag.
Fucking ref. He's using the goddamn bubble wand. You're gonna allow that, man?
There's nothing in the rules that says he can't use a bubble wand.
It's okay, Kobe. Take this frisbee. The ref's not looking.
What's Kobe gonna do? Just go back and forth between the 2 nets?
I can't stop. He's
spinning in circles. Oh no! It's just like that helicopter crash. Sorry.
All right, your turn. You have to give me a hypothetical now.
Okay. Which would you rather be? Would you rather be the Manticore or would you rather be the little main character?
The little main character. The Manticore seems like he's all alone. He seems sad. The little main character, he got to blossom from a flower. He lives in a cool little place.
He does have a house.
He has a house. He has a nice place to stay. He has a well to explore.
Yeah, he's a big mirror.
An infinite life. Like, he got nothing to fear, man.
That's true. Except fear itself.
And honestly, I don't even think he's scared of that.
I don't think so either. He really confronted everything head on with no reactions.
No fucking flinching. No reaction. And God bless him, man. 6-hour lifespan's all you need. God bless that
guy. Does he ever get named? Is he just a little guy?
No. And it's better that way.
Agreed. I don't want to know who he is.
Dude, this game said more in like 4 hours without speaking a word than most indie games do, trying to fucking shovel random shit down my throat. And that's what I will say. There were moments where this game did get me in the flow state, where I was excited to be like, all right, I get to make some more progress in Animal Well. Because that's a true indicator that I'm enjoying a game. If I get to boot up a game and be like, all right, I'm excited to play this again, compared to, oh God, all right, this game has to end eventually. I just got to put this to rest,
Yeah, no,
there's a distinct difference.
I agree. And Animal Well, I was very much so like, oh shit, gotta break out Animal Well again. Like, can't wait to get back to that.
Oh my, exactly.
In fact, the only reason I put it down the first time was because I was sick, and I was like, if I don't go to the bathroom right now, I might like vomit in front of my computer.
No one's finishing Animal
No,
Well.
it's either I stand up and close the game for the rest of the night, or or I stay here and close the game with my vomit.
Well, nothing you could do.
I was really pot committed though. I opened it up. The sun set in the time that the game, my gaming session was still going on. Like I was sitting there, blanket on, sweatshirt on, chills going down my back, and I was like, "Damn, this game's good."
Damn. If I wasn't so sick right now, I'd be way more into this game.
Honestly, I think it made me more immersed.
Really?
Yeah, because I had no lights on. I was like just staring at the screen, listening to the soundscape, like hearing the dogs bark and the cats meow and the fucking like, and I'd like there was because I was sick, I was tunnel visioned on my screen, like not seeing anything outside. I was like, I am that little blob.
Dude, that's the best way to experience it. Cause
it was
that's
awesome.
like the game's at its best, yes, when you're in the flow state. And I think that flow state was when it was there. Oh my god, I was saying out loud to myself. I was like, okay, I get it now. This is cool. Okay. And then, but like at its worst, it's a Metroidvania. That's how I view the game. At its worst, it's just it's a game where I don't get to make progress. Not so fast.
I love a Metroidvania. That's the difference.
Yeah.
They are for me. Especially a platform-heavy one instead of a combat-heavy one.
If Animal Well starred Link and was just a Zelda game instead, maybe it would have been a bit better. But right now, I think it stays at a 4-5 for me. I think maybe it bumps up to a respectable 5 if I had to like a repeat playthrough.
Yeah, or if you just open it up and look at some of the extra Easter eggs you missed, literal Easter eggs.
I don't know. I feel like I got as much from the game as I wanted to.
And that's the thing. It really is a game that you get out of it what you put into it. More than I think any of the games we've played so far.
Oh, 100%.
It's truly, like, if you just want to play the main story, you can just play the main story and you will get, like, a decent game. No questions asked. Probably worth the money that you paid. If you really want to dig into it and like find a bunch of secrets, find a bunch of eggs, it rewards you for finding a bunch of eggs. If you are fucking batshit crazy and want to start downloading origami,
what is wrong with you, man?
Get it. A, get a job. B, good on you. The game has it for you.
Josh, stop listening to this podcast, man. Get a job. You can't be doing origami bunnies all day.
It's really like it's kind of embarrassing, and it's pretty impressive, honestly. The origami bunny is kind of impressive, but. You gotta start having some sort of sustainable income. You start investing it in your Roth IRA. Like,
I'm sorry, man. We didn't want to be the ones to tell you through the Animal Well fucking episode
at the very end of the Animal Well.
I'm sorry, man. Like, it didn't need to be like this.
But also, like, you gotta get off the couch and like make something of yourself. Start at the very least, like start making connections with the ones you love around you, or start making new connections with the ones that you have or will learn to love.
That's true, because one man's yo-yo is another man's frisbee. You'd know that if you played the game, Josh. Thank you so much, man.
Thank you so much. Crazy that you watch without playing the game, but we appreciate you anyway.
Despicable, but like I said, and any closing remarks, anything else we missed here? Because I feel like this game it's like a short little book. It's like a short story. You get to read it, and if you want to look into it deeper, you very well can. But
exactly,
I enjoy the story for what it is.
I agree. I think it's a short story. It's like a movie. You go watch the movie, and then you find out, there's a whole comic book series. There's a whole like limited series run that was only released in Japan that you have to read translated online. It's got everything you could want, but you don't have to engage with it.
Oh, should we do the segment where we compare this to a movie or show?
Oh my god, we haven't done that one in a while.
I know, we did it.
We did it once and never brought it back.
We're bringing it back, just like we're bringing back Who Would Win. Is he more of a Goku or a Batman?
This guy's definitely Batman. He's straight up utility belt.
Straight up utility belt. All business.
All business. No He's not trying to convince anyone. He's not trying to fight anyone. He's just like he's all about it. Get his utility belt. Get the job done.
The way I viewed the story, he's trying to get home. He's just trying to get.
He's supposed to get home. He went out too late partying, woke up in another man's bed, and said, "Shit, I gotta get home." And I don't remember what happened last night.
He said, "Shit, this Manticore has to fucking die, dude."
Facts. And that's why I'm gonna say that this is The Hangover.
This is The Hangover?
Yep. All these mysteries we need to solve, and this slowly becomes... you start slowly piecing the story together by the end of the game.
Interesting. I'm trying to think. If I could give this a... I don't know why my first instinct was Diary of a Wimpy Kid movie.
Sure.
Yeah, that's my
now
final
you have to defend
answer.
yourself.
I'm not even gonna defend myself.
Fine. Fuck you, Josh.
No, it's because Greg Heffley because he had demons to face in the first movie, like the Manticore. Though his demons was him overcoming his ego with Rowley Jefferson.
And with that, guys, if you haven't already, go play Animal Well. It was fun.
Go play Animal Well, and we now get to do a little.
Oh my god, what game are we playing next week? Oh my god,
what's
I almost
coming
forgot.
up next? Well, Brendan,
it's on you.
Little did you know that I'll play your game. You want to play games? I'll play your game.
Okay.
You bring Animal Well to the table.
Yeah,
a game neither of us has played.
Yeah.
So I also will bring something to the table that neither of us has played.
Oh.
I will call your bet. So Brendan, next book club, the game we are playing is not just one game. It's 50 games. UFO 50, motherfucker. That's right.
Let's go.
All 50 of these motherfucking games.
Fuck yes. I've been wanting to play UFO 50 so bad.
Now we get to.
Thank God. Hell yes. Okay. UFO 50 coming up next week.
Coming up next.
All right. And with that, ladies and gentlemen,
happy Thursday Dursday.
Happy Thursday Dursday. Enjoy your weekend.
Enjoy.
Except you, Josh.
And God bless the book club.
Land of the unemployed.
And the home of the nerds. The gays.
Bye.
Goodbye.